Director, I found more notes for you for April 9th. I didn't realize I had taken notes in the computer and on yellow paper as well. I thought the computer papers were a little bit short. These are 4 sheets, so let's go. Page 1. Does everyone get along? Remember, get along means nakayoku suru, but in the Japanese dictionary, but actually get along also just means 別に問題なく一緒に行ってもいい smooth に働くことできる We get along fine. Now, we're not friends, but we get along. For example, me and Joe, we're not friends, but we get along, I don't know. He will get used to your speed. What was this about? I don't remember. He will get used to your speed. We don't have good relations. We don't have much in common. Our personalities are too different. Chinese people are not very good at reading between the lines. Chinese people are not very good at reading subtle messages. Remember, the B is not pronounced. The spelling is subtle, but the pronunciation is subtle. She lacks tact. I think we talked about this last time, the word tact and tactless. Dokudoku, a characteristic of the Japanese people. I don't know what that is. He doesn't carry his weight. He lets other people work more, and he doesn't work as much as he should work. He doesn't carry his weight. He had a few fender benders, but he never tells anyone. He had a few fender benders, but he never tells anyone. And I made a picture so you can see. What is a fender bender? That's a fender bender, see? I had a little fender bender. Actually, I'm going to put this on Nico Nico Doga as well. A fender bender. Okay, a little accident. Not a big accident, not a big crash. Just a little accident. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, he had a few fender benders, a small car accident, but he never told anyone. He's careless. He makes stupid mistakes. My company was established 50 years ago by my grandfather. Oh, I'm sorry. My company was established 50 years ago. My grandfather founded the company. Or by my grandfather, then we know. So 2 sentences. My company was established 50 years ago by my grandfather. Or my grandfather founded the company. Here's the kicker. When you're telling a story, la 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 la, A and B and C and D and here's the kicker. これは面白いよ. This is the interesting part of the story. Or here's the interesting jokyo or joken, or here's the interesting point or information. Nobody questions my father. Nobody questions the boss. Don't question me. Domineering, gomanna or shihai tekina, domineering. A subordinate is a buka. As of last week, I am now a director. So I have to wear my glasses like this. Just kidding. Ryuchou ni, fluently. Often, frequently. Are you over it yet? I had a cold last week. Are you over it? I had the flu. Are you over it? I broke up with my boyfriend. Are you over it? A skit is a small play. A colleague is someone who has the same position or job in the same company or another company. For example, if me and a few teachers from different companies go to a restaurant, I could say I'm having dinner with my colleagues. A staff member is one person. My staff is a group of people. So he is staff is actually technically wrong. You might hear a native speaker say it, but it's kind of a short way to say he's a staff member. Profit is shrinking. No, profits are shrinking. That's better. This is a mistake. Profits are shrinking. Right? Profits are shrinking. Okay. They co-wrote the book. 一緒に本を書きました. They co-wrote the book. My father and my uncle co-founded the company. Co means together. X means my or before. ex-president, previous ex-boyfriend, ex-company. There's an old joke. My ex-wife lives in my ex-house with my ex-dog driving my ex-car. I'm anti-nuclear. I don't like nuclear power. I'm anti-nuclear. I'm pro-nuclear. I support nuclear power. To foretell means to tell the future. If you play golf, when you swing the club, you say 4. That means mae no hito wa kiotsukete kudasai. Predict, foretell. To interfere is like hanashi o warikomu. Does that make sense? Or interrupt. I'm sorry. Interfere is more like jama suru or kankenai koto ni te o dasu koto, right? Don't interfere. Jama suru na. Don't interfere. Don't interrupt. Interrupt is more like hanashi o suru. Hanashi o jama suru or warikomu. He's suffering from depression. Or he suffers from depression. Both of those, okay? 4th page, last page. I'm good under stress. I can handle stress well. When you get ishoku, I think you say, transplant, get a transplant. He got a transplant. Ah, yeah. I guess I told you my friend's story. He got a I told you the story? He got a transplant and he fell into a coma. Konsui jotai ni haichatta. I guess, haichatta. What you call it? He fell into a coma. Konsui jotai ni natta. I don't know. He fell into a coma. Undercut a competitor is to have prices that are lower than your competitors. Undercut a competitor. That's when you give prices that are lower than your competitors. Okay, well that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you Thursday. Bye-bye.